How are we all? Everyone feeling fresh?
All good.
Maybe.
I did think about it. I thought I'm going to be really energetic. Everyone's going to be like...
We're all gonna hate you.
Did everyone go last night out?
I'm still in work sleep mode, so
Really?
had about 4 hours. Still.
Yeah.
Who didn't go last night? Apart from me.
I didn't. I took my parents out last night.
We
Yeah,
didn't check Alex.
Stage.
Oh yeah, Jonathan's new, but he isn't coming anymore. He messaged me last night and said he can't. I think there's like 3 that have done that last minute. So, yeah, they're not coming. He's quite new though. He only joined a couple of weeks ago. Well, what we're going to do, I think we'll wait for Jack, but we won't wait too much longer because I'm just conscious for time. And then we'll start like a bit of a warm up, so we'll get everyone going. And then yeah, we'll go into like You'll be fine if you want to add a coffee or pre-workout or something.
Got a monster in my back.
There you go. I think we've got 4 different stations, so that's like we'll do a little bit of learning, but we'll see how you get on. And then we've got a group workout, and then I've got a challenge at the end, couple of prizes. So yeah, let's see how you. Is it what?
Is it nonsense?
I can't say. I'm not allowed to say until it's time.
Not saying.
It's patience.
Oh no, my legs shake when I say,
Well, I'm just thinking for like, what I'll tell you in a second, but I'm just thinking out loud. For like the whole day, I'd probably go someone who's a bit more confident, or someone who maybe wants to take a bit of a back step and wants to, like, I'll help you all, of course. It's probably better that there's a smaller group. I was thinking of it out loud. I was thinking my goal was to try and get everyone to come. Never works. But I thought if everyone came, that wouldn't even work because I can't go around like loads of that many people. I'd have to get someone to help like.
it's like being a teacher of a class of 30.
Oh God. I just thought, I know I need to step up. Yeah. I don't think I could have. Yeah, I would have struggled with that. Oh well. Well, you guys are all way more energetic than I thought you'd be. Okay, if everyone wants to come over here. I've only got we're going to use 3 bands. Okay, some of you might be experienced with some of these movements. I know, like in the warm-ups that I've got you guys to do before, you'll be quite familiar with some of these. Some of you might not be. I think all of you have been with me quite a while, so you probably are familiar with what we're going to do. But glute bridge, yeah, all familiar. Okay. What we'll do then is, if everyone gets down, find yourself a little bit of space. I'll talk you through the movements. I'll stay at the front. You'll need you won't need a crazy amount of space. Let's just do us all. Hey, no, forget the cameras are on. Don't worry about that. Okay, might need a little bit more. Maybe shuffle back just a tad. So we'll start off with the glute bridge. What we're going to do is we're going to do. Guys, I'll have to start saying silence in a second. So we're going to warm up the lower body and the core, and then we're going to go to the movements now. The reason we're doing this is because with the parts of the workshop, we are focused a lot on core stability and rotation. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I want to teach you guys a bit more about like bracing, okay? Because as we go into like our heavier movements, like the hinges that we're going to do today, so whether it's a Romanian deadlift, a normal deadlift, I want you guys to be bracing properly, okay? So we're going to start by right at the foundations, build them, and then we can go into their movements. So let's go. Glute bridges. I want 10. I want them done correctly. And then I'm going to go into the next bit with you. Okay, good work. One cue I like is like thinking about rolling the glutes under the hamstrings. I like to say drive your hips up, but it's also a bit of a different way to think. Get you to connect with the glutes. Once you've done 10, I just want you to weight at the bottom. Good work, guys. Matthew, feet a little bit wider, mate. Just a tad wider, feet. Feet a bit wider, just a tad, mate. There you go, mate, that's better. Everyone done, yeah? Okay. Now we're going to add in a little bit, guys, listen. Now we're going to add in a little bit of abduction. So as I want you to go to the top, I want you to then push your knees outwards a little bit. So I'll show you quickly. So as you go up, when you get to the top, I just want you to push your knees out, just to there. What I don't want to see your feet rolling, okay? 10 of them. Let's go. And then as part of the, as you advance this, we can then obviously add in some bands as well to make this a little bit more challenging. And I want you guys to let me know where you feel this. So all the way up to the top, the same as you were on the glute bridge, then just slightly widen at the knees. Think about pushing your knees outwards. Nice. So just think, guys, listen, up, out, back in, and then down. Nice, keep going. Up, out, back in, good. And when you come back in, make sure you still keep your hips high. I don't want you to be dropping the hips as your knees are coming back in. in, back down. Good work. Okay, once you've done 10, I want you to wait at the bottom for a second. Okay. Talk to me, where are we feeling that? Nice, still feeling it in the glutes. You feel a little bit more towards the outside around like the hip as well. Okay, perfect, we're doing that right. Now what we can do as well to advance that, which you might have seen in like some of your warm-ups as well, is adding in a band. So obviously when you have the band, this is only a medium band, but it adds a little bit of resistance. So if you do struggle with connecting with that, then add in a little bit more resistance. If you're someone who's a bit stronger, you'll get a better feel for it, okay? Okay, everyone lie on your backs, like fully flat, relax as if you're about to go to bed.
I might fall asleep.
Okay, now all I want you to do, this is nice just to warm up like your hip flexors, but you'll probably feel just a tiny bit in your core as well. One leg at a time, whilst keeping the leg straight. I just want you to raise your leg up to around 90 degrees. I don't want you to I don't want you to come too high. Literally, as it's out on the tin, nice and easy, there you go. I don't want you to worry about coming too high, then just control back down. I want you to do 8 each leg. No, you don't need to point them, don't worry about that. There you go. Don't worry about kicking too high. I just want you to think as well, as you get to the bottom of the movement, I want you to completely relax, like completely reset, so that the hip flexors, everything's relaxed. I don't want it to be under any more tension. Pause, and then you're gonna go again, okay? We're gonna do 8 each leg, so 8 on the left or right, whichever one you started on, then we're gonna change. Good. So when I do this, the reason I do it, I like to warm up my hip flexors, but again, like it's a nice, for a lot of clients, if I've had clients that are at the start of their journey, and maybe they struggle with some of the movements that we've started with before, whether it's any sort of core movements that maybe are a bit more advanced, that are typically quite traditional, then this is a great way to introduce a little bit of work for the core as well. Not too much. There we go. Nice, so 8 each side, and then we're gonna move on. I wanna see where we're at today. I think we've got quite a balanced group as well, which is good in terms of like ability. Okay, concentrate. Okay, all done? Where are we feeling that? Okay, so if you're feeling it in your hamstrings, that means you're probably, first of all, already a little bit tight, but if you're going quite high, then that's where you'll be feeling that. So you probably feel that towards the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, where else? Anyone else feeling that? Anywhere? Okay, cool. Okay, fine. Next, we're gonna go into a bird dog. Who's familiar with a bird dog? Morning, Jack. Get yourself in, mate, we'll go straight in. Bird dog, yeah? Okay, let's go. So hands and knees. Now, I'll quickly show you what we're doing with this one, because I've had quite a lot of people, and this isn't one that you're going to be like at the end of a session going, oh my God, like my core's absolutely killing. But this is one that's good for coordination. There you go. This one's good for coordination. And what I want you to do before you all go in, if you just watch me, I want you to avoid any rotation of your spine, okay? So as people, what a lot of people do is they'll do this, but as they're going out, they're sort of just like rotate a bit to compensate. I want you to think the whole time, how can you keep your core braced and neutral? I don't want to see any rotation, okay? Then all you're doing is out, hold that position for 1 second, change, and repeat, okay?
Not falling over, yeah.
That's the one, mate, yeah. Let's go for, let's do 10 reps total. So with this one, I don't want to hear any talking, guys, not to feel like a teacher there, like strict like Gemma. Yeah, I don't want to, I want you guys to really concentrate, really think about, I want you to try and feel this movement in the core by focusing on when your leg extends and your arm extends. I really want you to focus on holding that position. Try not to kick as high, some of you. Just try and kick out directly in line with where your body's at.
10 in total.
Good, 10 in total, 10 in total. So you're swaying the hips a bit, Danny, so try and think about using your core. Bring your knees a little bit further forward.
Further forward.
That's the one, now go from there.
Ah, there we go.
Better, good work. Okay, see Matthew? So sorry to put you on the spot, mate. Let's have a look. So let's go in. For those that are done, you can just watch. This is a good learning curve. So remember, we've got no egos here, so we're all here to help. So first of all, I'd move your knees a little bit further apart, so you've got a bit more balance. The thing is, the more narrow you are together, the harder it is, right? Because you're trying to do this movement, but you haven't got as much width. So it's like if you're walking down a really thin line and you're trying to stay on it. It's really difficult, isn't it? One little ounce of movement to the side and you feel like you're going to fall over. So there you go. Knees and hands are slightly wider. Now let's go into the movement. Okay, good. Go again. Good. Now I want you to think before you do the movement, I really want you to think about tensing your stomach, okay, as if you were like almost bracing for a punch. And I was going to say, right, I'm about to smack you here. So I want you to really think about engaging the core. and I want you to go again. And I want you to really avoid swaying your hips. Okay, go again, other side. Have the pause. Good, go again. Nice, 2 more. Good, 1 more. Good, well done, mate. Okay, good work. Okay, next we're gonna go into a dead bug. So literally, have you guys done this before, a dead bug?
Yeah.
And just with these movements as well, like everything you learned today, when you're doing these at home, or like when you're doing them, when you go back home and you're doing your own training, I wanted to just really focus on everything we think about today. So like maybe when we do a group call on Wednesday, I will say to you guys like what was your biggest takeaway, and I want you guys to have like something that you're thinking about going into your next training session, okay? So yeah, and with movements like that, guys, they take time. So I just want you to think about practice. The more you do it, the better you get at it, okay? One thing I used to be awful at was like single leg movements. My balance stability used to be terrible. Like doing a reverse lunge, I was like just terrible at it. And it takes time. The more repetition you do of it, the better you get, okay? And also, like I just said to Matthew, there's no egos here. We can always learn more, right? So we'll come with that attitude today. Okay, we're gonna go into a dead bug. So, anyone done that before? Anyone? Nice.
Coordination with it now.
Nice, there we go. Anyone who hasn't, have you done it? Haven't. Has anyone not done it? No. Okay, so this is like nice, a good introduction for a bit of like anti-extension work. So if you lie on your back, you don't need to do it yet, you can just watch me. Typically, you'll just have this like little arch under your back. I want you to think about sitting up and clamping your core. Okay, this is where we're gonna have like a brace position. If I was here and someone punched me, like that would probably really hurt. And as I go from here with this little bend under my back and I brace upwards, okay, and I like clamp my ribs down, if someone punched me, it's probably still hurt, but it wouldn't hurt as much. I can feel my core's tight, right? Now, in fact, there's loads of different regressions and progressions you can do on this movement. So wherever we're at, like I can meet you and I can help you, whether it's we need some form of regression or we need a progression. But the traditional dead bug is gonna be knees up, hands up. You're gonna extend one leg and one arm, but you're gonna go opposites. So extend out, bring it back in. Extend out, bring it back in. Now, we're gonna try that to start. If I can see areas that some of you like could work from a regression, then we're gonna do that. If I can progress some of you, we'll do that too. A good regression, like as an example, in fact, I won't even talk about that. Let's go straight in and let's see if anyone needs a regression first. And the same with progressions. Okay, so remember with this one, opposite arm to opposite leg. Same way as you do your chest press, right? Whether you're doing it with a dumbbell or a barbell, you keep your arms pretty horizontal. There you go. Good. So just remember, whichever arm isn't going back, you want that to be in a similar position that you would be if you were gonna do like a dumbbell bench press. Good. Okay, let's pick on, okay, keep going, keep the arm straight, Carl. That's nice, Danny, good work. If you feel it in your lower back at all, try and kick a little bit higher, and that's when we need to think about bracing our core. So remember what I said at the start about there shouldn't be like a gap under your lower back. I want you to bring your ribs down and you tuck your core in so you've got a bit more engagement. Okay, stop. Good work. Right, I'm gonna help a couple of specific. Right, let's go with Jack, because you're new here, mate. Let me just move your stuff so you got a bit more space. I'll just put that here, mate. Okay, right. I don't think Jack's ever hasn't done much dead bugs before, so this is something new for you. So if you go into the position, like I said, by the way, if I come up to anyone, if I come up to anyone, guys, use this as an opportunity to learn, and also be calm, because this is like different for you guys. You guys aren't used to being in this sort of environment compared to me, right? So I want you guys to just be kind to each other and learn, because we're at different abilities, and throughout this workshop, there'll be opportunities for you guys to help each other too. That's part of it. You guys haven't just traveled and come to get help from me. You guys are all meeting and you're helping each other as well, okay? So knees up. Yeah. Good. Now, if you were gonna do a chest press, you'd put your hands up directly like horizontal, wouldn't you? So I want you to go like here. Okay. Good. Now, as you extend, one of your legs goes out straight, the opposite arm goes back. So let's start with kicking your left leg out. Perfect. Now keep that right arm straight. Better. Bring it back in. Good, now swap. You see how that traveled forward? Yeah. Just keep that back where it was. Good, bring it back. Okay, go again. Good, back up, pause in the middle before you go again. Now extend out. Okay, now bring it back together. The next thing I want you to do, that was really good. and I want everyone to make sure they're doing is just watch me from the side. Remember when I said about your lower back? If I could do it right now and just be like this, and my core's got no engagement, I don't feel engaged at all. This is why I wanted to think about bracing. Now, I want you to think about tucking it. So I literally do like a little bit of a sit-up almost. I bring my ribs down like a very slight crunch. In fact, I want everyone to do that to make sure that you are engaging your core and you're making sure that your core's tight. Because when you go into any sort of, any big compound movement, any heavy lift, you're going to want to make sure that your core's engaged, protect your back as well. So first of all, line your back, just go flat and put your hand underneath. You'll feel like that little arch, yeah? Feel it? And now, what I wanted to do is just do what I said. Think about like doing a tiny bit of a crunch, bringing yourself up, bringing your core together, making sure it's engaged. That's good, Carl. There you go, mate. And now you should feel like your core's tight, okay? Like if I were to add some pressure there now, you feel firm. Any nose, because then I can help you. Remember, you want to learn. This is here to learn. All good? Yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah, you can relax now. Okay. Okay, just for how are we feeling? Is anyone? I've put ×2, but I think I've done a bit too much talking. So, are we confident now? If we can just quickly do all of that again, it should take about 3 minutes. Yeah? Okay, start off with the glute bridges. This is going to be like the last part of the warm up, and then we're going in. 10 glute bridges. Let's go. So now we've spoke a little bit more specifically about each of their movements. The quality this time should be better. Feet a bit wider, Jimmy. Better. Good. Like I said, I like to think about rolling my hips under my hamstrings. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Okay, good work. Okay, once you've done 10, I just want you to sit at the bottom for a second. We'll wait till everyone's done. No rush, you want to get it right. Okay, good work. Okay, next we're going to go and add in the hip abduction. So now you're going to drive the hips up like we've been doing. So we did the glute bridge, and just before we go back down, we're going to slightly push the knees outwards without rolling the feet over. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure as we do that, we keep the hips high, okay? And then as we maintain a high hip position, we bring the knees back together, and then we come down. Okay? 10 of them, let's go. Good, start with your feet a bit more narrow, Martin. There you go, start them about there instead. Good. Gemma's getting cramp. Dehydrated from last night. Just the wrong stuff. Okay. Good work, guys. Again, let's do 10 of these, and then we can rest. Jack, keep your hips high, mate, when you abduct. So go up, push the hip, there you go. Keep the hips high as you bring them back in. Bring them back in, good, then down. Yeah. Good work, Katie. Nice work, everyone. Okay, once we're done, we can wait. And these are movements that you can, like I was saying about practicing, even like the core stability work, you can add these in at any point. Like you could be doing one of your easy cardio sessions that I program you, and you could do this before as like a little bit of practice. It's never going to harm you. This isn't going to be really fatiguing work. Okay, let's go into the leg raise. Just do 5 each leg, single leg, yeah? Remember, lying on our back, nice and relaxed. Good. And if you were feeling it quite a lot on your hamstrings last time, don't kick quite as high. The main focus isn't to kick as high as we can. Remember, when you get to the bottom, to fully relax. Allow the tension just to go, and then we can reset. Opposite leg should be flat to the floor. If you feel like your opposite leg has to come off the ground to compensate, you're probably trying to go a little bit too high. Good, 105, just change. Is anyone warming up? Is anyone still cold? I'm like really cold. Are you guys warming up? Nice. Okay, good work. Okay, once everyone's finished, we're gonna just finish on the 2 core movements, and then we're good to go. I'll split you up. Okay, good work, guys. Okay, now go hands and knees. We're going to go to the bird dog. Now, remember with this one, the narrower you go, the more challenging it's going to be. The wider the base, the more stability you've got. The narrower, the more challenging it's going to be. So with this one, remember, we want to think about brace the core before. You're going to really focus on engaging the core because that's what we're here to do. The core's there to avoid any rotation, okay? When we start rotating, we take the demand off the core because we're compensating to make it easier. So let's go. Let's do 10 reps total, 5 each side. Okay, good work. Nice. Yours is brilliant, Katie. Well done. Fantastic. Much better, Jack. Good work, Ben. Don't worry about, there we go. Good work, Jimmy. Nice, Danny. Good work, Gemma. Well done, Martin. Carl's good, mate. Okay, once done 10, we're going to go onto our back. Now, remember what we said about bracing. I really want you to feel this next one in your core. No rush for those that are still doing it. Okay. So with this one, remember what we said. The first thing we do, I want you to make sure that your core's tight, because we're going to utilize that when we go into one of our movements today as part of the workshop, okay? Because as I progress all of your programs, I think one thing that all of you are going to get out today that's harder to coach, unless it's in person, is transitioning you from maybe just doing some normal work for your hamstrings, your glutes, into doing like a proper hinge. And I want to make sure that you guys are doing it safely. And with this workshop, of course, I'm going to teach you that. And this is a fundamental part of it, bracing, okay? Right, let's go. So I want to watch you brace first. Let's get the core engaged. And then let's go into the dead bug. So arms up, legs up, maintain that position. As you extend out, just remember that as your leg goes closer towards the ground, that's when it's going to be more challenging to maintain that position. So the closer you get, the more likely you are to lose that tension in your core. And then obviously then it's going to shift to probably maybe feeling it a little bit in your lower back, which is where typically people say that they feel this movement, or if they do a normal leg raise, it's because they're not bracing. Okay, good work. Just 10 here, guys. Then we're going to move on, and I'm going to split you up and we're going to go into it. I'll talk you through the stations now. We've got 4 stations. The first station is going to be similar to this, like core stability work, and I'm going to show you how you can make these a bit easier for those that are struggling, and I'll go through it with you one-to-one, but also if you want to progress it. So if you want to make these harder, because I've had a few clients that have been like, how can I make these more challenging? Of course, that will come, and we'll do more stability work around your hip, your core. I can show you how to do that today too. Now, that's station 1. Station 2, we're going to do this part here, which is on the cable stack, and we're going to focus on more rotational work. Spine, core, okay? It's bits that, say, I know I've definitely added it to your program, Matthew, and it's brilliant. I think it's really underrated, and that's what I think you'll get, like, if you were just doing maybe bodybuilding style training. I know some of you have done that in the past. You probably won't do this type of work, but I really, really want you guys, I promote it a lot, I really want you guys to be doing it. So we'll add that in as well. That's gonna be on these 2 cable stacks. Then we've got 4 movements there to teach you. Again, regressions, progressions, and you'll go away from today knowing exactly how you can progress that moving forward. But also the most important thing, cues, so that you can make sure you're getting the most out of the movement, okay? I always say, like, going to the gym's a great thing. You're ticking the box, you're going through the doors, right? You're going into the gym, but I want you to do the best you can with it. I don't want you to just go and do the exercise. I want you to really focus on getting what we're trying to get out of the exercise and doing as best as we can. The next station will be over there. We're gonna, them 2 racks over there, we're gonna do first one is gonna be a hinge. So I've got dumbbells and I've got barbell. We're gonna do a Romanian deadlift is gonna be the choice of hinge. I might talk a few of you through like a hyperextension, depending on how we're getting on. But the goal is gonna be to learn a hinge, okay? And then on the next station, which is next to it, we're gonna be doing a press, which is gonna be a bench press, but I'm gonna bring some dumbbells over as well, because I'm conscious a lot of you have that in your program too. And I just wanna make sure that today, we really nail these movements so that when you're training, you're getting as much out of it as you can. And the reason I've done this is because, first of all, these are areas I want to progress you in, but second of all, I see a lot of mistakes in these regions too, and I want to basically make sure that we can correct them so you guys are getting the most out of the movements that you're doing, okay? Cool, any questions? Okay, right, I'm gonna have to split you up. So, we got 4 stations, so I need to think, in terms of the way really I want to run it, which is ideal, is that we have someone who's a bit more confident, someone who's maybe not as confident, and there's no worries. And if you are both confident, great, that's fine, help each other out, but the goal is going to be to sort of help each other as well. So let's start off. Who wants to start off on like the core stability work? Martin, nice. I'm not going to say who wants to go in Martin, but who else wants to do core stability work, or who wants to pass? And I'll just maybe pick someone. I think, well, how many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've only got 9. Okay. So we've got 4, so we'll have, 4 2s and then 1 3. So we'll go, Carl, if you want to go with Martin. And then on the hinge, we're gonna start off with Gemma and let's go Ben. And then we're gonna go Jimmy, on the press, we're gonna go Jimmy and Matthew. And then who we got who have us announced? Danny, Katie, and Jack. So then we'll go on the rotational work. We'll start off with Jack and Katie, okay? And then we need to add Danny 2 or 3. So Danny, you can go. Which one would you want to start on, mate?
Whatever you want.
Okay, let's start off on. Start on the. Do the Romanian deadlift as well. Start on the hinge. Who did I say was on the hinge?
Me.
Gemma and Ben. Okay, cool. With all the stations that we do, just to start, I'm going to go probably 1 minute on each one, give you a few things to think about, and then we're going to go in. Then I'll separate you because that'll probably work better. You already know what sections you're starting on, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, you're all just going to be standing there going, "What do I do?" So, who's confident doing a hinge? First of all, Gemma is. Anyone else?
Ish.
Okay, fine. Now, I'm going to talk you through some common errors that I see, and this is bringing me back to like when I was at Pure Gym doing classes, and you tell someone to do like a hinge, and then straight away they're either just like this or their knees coming forward. The main thing I want you to think about this is when you're hinging, this is a hip hinge. The main thing is, for you guys, I don't want to see your knees traveling forward. I don't need to have too much bend in the knee because then it becomes a knee dominant movement and you take away from loading up your posterior, which is going to be mainly like your hamstrings and your glutes. The best thing I can say when I keep this short and sweet, and obviously when you're all on here, I will help you all individually, is going to be, I want you to think with this movement, keep the bar close to you, and there will be, there is some dumbbells here anyway. Keep the bar, all dumbbells close to you, okay? That's going to be the number one most important thing because it gives you an example. You can all see me, right? In the mirror, okay. So, if you are doing a hinge and you allow the bar to go too far forward, you'll probably start to feel that in your lower back, okay? And also, you lose any tightness in your back, your shoulders round, then this is when as you're going heavier, you start to get injuries. Now, that's probably the most common thing I see. People that allow the bar to go too far forward and they get quite a lot of pain in the back. So the most important thing, try and keep this bar as close to your body as possible. Now, the next thing is going to be the actual hinge in itself. So with this movement, keep it simple. Think about slight bend in the knees. Remember what we said about bracing the core first, so core's braced. Then I want you to think about pushing the bum back, slight bend in the knee. I can come just below my knee here, and I can feel a lot in my hamstrings here, okay? Then from here, all I'm thinking about, push away from the ground. As I come up tall, drive the hips through, squeeze the glutes, okay? That's why we're taking us through hip extension here. One thing a lot of people do as well is as they come up, they're like really overdo it. And I think you take a bit of tension off your glutes and you shift it onto your lower back. So again, control, slow on the way down, push the bum back. Just think about pushing the bum back and allowing your chest to come parallel to the ground. When it feels comfortable, which for me is just below the knees, I'm gonna stop, push away from the ground, drive my hips up, squeeze the glutes, and repeat. The big things I want you to think about in here is not too much bend through the knee. We don't want this to be a knee dominant movement. We're trying to target your posterior, like I said. I want you to try and get a connection to the hamstrings if you can. That's what we're thinking about. You might not get it straight away, that's fine. Pushing the bum back and allowing the chest to come a bit more parallel. And what else did I want to do on that? And then using the bracing that I just taught you on the dead bug movement, okay? All good on here, yeah? Great. Okay, now we're gonna go into the press. So the main focus I want you to have here, guys, is when you start the movement, I want you to pinch your shoulder blades together. What I see happening a lot is people will press up, but they'll do this at the top. So watch me here, I'm tight, and now I lose the tension. So I lose the tension on my chest, okay? And I put unnecessary stress on my shoulders, on my shoulder joint, which I don't want. So the main focus on this movement is elbows tucked, okay? Not here, because then we're gonna be more tricep dominant and we're not gonna be able to lift as much. I want it to be around here with your angle, so maybe whatever you guys would call that, 45 degrees. Come as low as you can within your active range of motion. So what that means is, whatever feels comfortable for you. If you feel like you have to compensate and really pull back, it's probably not the best bet. Come where it feels natural, then all you're gonna do is press up first. As you get towards the top, you can then bring them slightly together. Another mistake I see on this one is as people press up, they try and press in too early, then guess what? If they're struggling, it comes down towards their face, which obviously isn't great. So, okay. So yeah, the main thing on this movement, guys, just to clarify, the main thing on this movement, elbows relatively tucked, back pinned together, avoiding that at the top, and not bringing these dumbbells in too early, so that if you struggle, it goes onto your face, okay? So with this one, definitely don't want to go that heavy. Okay, so we're gonna do a few different movements. I probably would set that a bit higher. Whoever's on this, just make sure you just adjust the height. Okay, I'll show you what we want really. So I want this to be about in line with your chest. Now this is gonna be, we're gonna go through a few different rotational movements, but we'll start off with something called a Pallof press. All I want you to do is have this at chest height, feet around maybe a little bit wider than shoulder width, that's what I like to go with. All I want you to do is focus on extending outwards, okay, keeping it at chest height. Your core essentially is resisting this just going in, okay? So you'll probably feel like your obliques working a little bit more in this one. So you're gonna go out, pause, back in, and repeat, okay? That'll be movement 1. Then we're gonna go into a little bit more rotational work. So we'll start here, okay? We're gonna think about bracing at the core. We're gonna, a thing I see a lot with this one is people shift their body weight with them, okay? What I wanted to do here, brace the core, keep your hips facing forward, keep your arms, I like to have a little bit more bend in the arm that's closest towards the cable stack. Then thinking about driving across the body, okay? Control, watch my hips, tend to make sure my core's tense, drive across, okay? That'll be exercise 2. We'll probably go through a few other movements on here, but we'll start with that, see how everyone gets on. Any questions on any of the stations? Okay, let's go to our stations. Whoever's more confident in the pack, help each other out, and then I'll come around and help you all. We're gonna say 10 minutes on each station, okay?
I'm Carl and I'm from Whitby in North Yorkshire.
How did you find out about Jacob's program?
So it was actually my husband Danny that found him on Instagram. So Danny signed up first about 4 or 5 months, and then I decided to. He had a free challenge which I joined. Found that I really enjoyed it, so I decided to join too.
And what was the goal for joining? Did you want to lose weight or get fit?
Well, for me it was kind of opposite. So I'd lost quite a lot of weight, a lot of work-related stress with the job, and then I took up running. I did couch to 5k beforehand, but I'd lost far too much weight. Had a death in the family, so I was just really struggling. So my aim was to sort of put weight on and try and build some muscle, because I've always had very skinny arms, very skinny body. So yeah, my first aim was to put on weight, which I managed to do. But now it's all about building muscle. So.
And how's Jacob helped with that? How has he progressed you in that sense?
I think for me it's like I'm a complete novice to the gym, so I just don't sort of really know what I'm doing. Quite a lot of, and then just definitely with my nutrition as well. Obviously I was losing a lot of weight because I was sort of missing meals, so I wasn't having regular meals, sort of 3 meals a day, or eating the right things. So I've learned a lot about nutrition. But then, like I said, for myself, weirdly, since I joined the program, I've had a lot of personal challenges in my life, and I think beforehand I would have just kind of fallen apart really. So Jake was really sort of helped me with the mindset side of it. It really does come, I think it's made me realise it all comes down to like mindset, like how far I want to progress. It's sort of down to me to push myself and believe that I can do it. So yeah.
And what would you say to anybody that's joining the community, the WhatsApp group? How do you feel about that kind of
Yeah, really like the community side of it. It's like, you know, we've made friends from the program. You know, we've travelled down here. You know, it was a 5-hour journey, and it'll be a 5-hour journey back today. But we just get, yeah, it's just a really nice community, because it's like everybody's on their different journeys, but we'll all help each other out. Like in the WhatsApp group, if you're having a bad day or you've had a bad session or something, you know, you can just share how you're feeling, and there's always somebody there to just kind of pick you up and kind of just give you that boost, kind of be a bit of a cheerleader for you, and we're all just there for each other really. So it's quite nice.
And if there's one thing you'd say to anybody that's looking to join, what would you say?
I think it's like, I think you've got to sort of join it to understand. I think it's all about prioritising your health. So I think when you look at it, it's like you've really got to sort of, yeah, just prioritise your health, make that, it really is important to make that commitment. I believe it's like I won't be without it now. So yeah.
Nice, how are you finding this movement, Jimmy? Okay? Good, so like I said, the main one is you're keeping it controlled, your elbows are tucked in, you're not bringing it in too early, which is good. Nice, okay. The way you're doing that now, Jimmy, is great. I want you to teach that to Matthew as well, okay? Okay, some of my favourite work, the rotational work. Okay, so how's the weight feeling? Yeah, I think,
Yes.
feel okay? Okay, show me the pal off press.
The one at the step.
Yeah. So stand out a little bit. Take a step out to your right. Okay. Good, slight bend in the knee. Push the one back a tad, just, there we go. Good. Okay, how does that feel? Does it feel quite easy? Okay, obviously the heavier you go on here, the more challenging it's going to be. One good thing you can do as well is like you can overload the eccentric part. So essentially the eccentric part in this movement would be as it goes towards the cable stack, because that's going to be the hardest part of the eccentric part is where you're always going to be stronger, okay? So if you ever struggle, a way to break a plateau is to start overloading that eccentric part. Okay, show me the rotational part, like how you're doing the full rotation, yeah? So, okay, so stand out a little bit further. So arms straight like you've done the Pallof press. Right, now keep your hips facing me, okay, so don't want them to move. Allow this now to rotate whilst maintaining the same hip position towards me. Good, pause. Engage your stomach, the bracing that we spoke about. Now drive that over to me. Good, now next time, try not to lean as much with it, okay? That's okay, go again. Okay, engage the core. Better. Okay, control, back. Good, brace the core, drive across. Good work, Katie. Nice, rest there, okay? I don't need to do too much. Okay, bring it back in. Jack, your turn. Katie, just help Jack based on what I've just shown. I'm gonna help you guys, okay? With the dead bug now, okay, show me how you normally do it. And you feel like your core is braced, right? You're not losing the tension. Okay, so now, I want you to hold this, put your arm back where it was, so your right arm. Okay, hold the band. Good. Now bring your hands back up, Martin, so they're like the chest press, both of them. Now all I want you to do is extend that right leg out and put the, yeah, there you go, with this arm backwards. Yeah. Good, and I want you to repeat about 10 times on each, 8 times on each one. Good, go again, same thing. So you'll just repeat the same arm and same leg. See, good. But don't go too low with that, I want you to keep that core braced. Go again, extend the arm out. Good. How's the pulling on this arm? Is it too much? It's okay? Okay, keep going. Good. I want you to bring your hand a bit more neutral, like it's a chest press. So I want you to resist me a bit more. Stay there, don't let me move you, okay? Go again. Good. Keep working. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, now can you feel it a little bit more resisted than the previous version? What you can do to set that up is if you've got a cable stack or anywhere in your gym, you can just tie a loop in it and then you can set that up yourself as well, okay? A way to progress it. Let me try that with you, Cole. So go into the dead bug position. Okay, move forward a tad actually, mate, sorry. How are we getting on here, Jack? How did you find that, mate? Good, good man, okay. Okay, so this time when you do this movement, good, extend your arm all the way back, so show me how you're doing it. Good. And now when you're doing this, pause. Next time you do this movement now, what I want you to think about is you're just gonna do one side 6 times and then you're gonna change. Okay, so you're not gonna alternate like you've been doing. Good. Yeah, but keep that arm neutral like it's a chest press. Now stay there, stay there, stay there, go back to the original position. Okay, hold this band. Now you're just gonna extend your left arm back and your right leg out, okay? And I want you to resist me, so bring the hand a little bit more forward. Now don't let me pull you back. Good.
You feel that, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Good, don't move that left knee backwards though, keep that still every single time you extend. See how you're moving that left knee backwards a tad? Keep that still. Better. Keep that right arm straight, right arm straight. Right arm straight, let me release a bit of tension. Keep that straight, okay? Let's go, 4 reps. 2 more. Good, 1 more. Good work. Okay, some work I want to show you on here is a side plank, okay? I'm going to go into a side plank, then a side plank with some hip abduction. We can go into some Copenhagen's. Show me a side plank, you two. Are you confident with these, by the way?
Just started to look at it.
Okay, do 15 seconds of side plank each side. I'm going to come back over. I'm going to go and help the other people for a bit, okay? And then we're going to try adding in some. If you've got it on your program, Carl, show Martin how you've been doing the hip abduction, and then we'll work into some holds.
My name's Martin, obviously I come from Telford and I'm a warehouse worker, leader on a forklift, yeah.
How did you find out like kind of Jacob's plan and how long have you been with it?
I've been with him about 3 months now, found in scrolling Instagram to be honest. Yeah, I was just fed up on my own stuff really and just needed to make the change.
And what have you progressed since being with him?
On everything. Yeah, all the weights, socially, like literally everything just changed completely. Like 3 months ago, I probably wouldn't even be here. Like stepping out the door, but yeah, no, everything has changed.
So did you gym before at all? Or?
I didn't go to the gym, no. I did some exercise classes, but not gym related. Yeah.
Are you looking to, is it build weight, lose weight, gain muscle?
Yeah, lose weight and gain muscle, yeah. Obviously, I'm training to run a marathon as well, so obviously this is helping. But, yeah.
Is the marathon something you would have done before? Or is that
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Did he encourage you to do that? Or?
No, off my own back really. Just a challenge, isn't it? It's good to have a challenge to work towards, and yeah, definitely.
And how do you find the whole community around this? Is it like, has that helped?
Yeah, that's what makes the whole experience, better, and it just makes it better when you're around people who are trying to achieve the same goals as you and same things, who can help. Yeah.
And if there's something you would say to somebody who's looking to join Jacob Klein, what would you say?
Just do it. It's an investment in yourself, but what are the consequences if you don't invest in yourself? Do you stay the same, or do you want to grow, kind of thing? Yeah.
Sounds like your mindset has changed.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, definitely.
How are we feeling here?
Yeah, good.
Comfortable. How do you guys feel when you're pressing? I know you've been working up on the dumbbells. How are you finding them okay?
I'm finding them fine.
Nice. I've been programming the weights for you, but keeping it like higher reps so that you're not exposed to as much weight, but your volume's higher, so your repetition's higher, so you can improve at the actual movement itself.
Yeah.
How are you finding your pushing movements?
Yeah. You've got me on incline dumbbells and incline barbell as well.
Yeah.
I'm finding both all right.
Nice.
I think the barbell ones where I'm finding I can more comfortably push myself a bit more.
On a barbell.
So I think you can get into
Yeah.
position a little bit easier.
Yeah,
You've got
yeah.
one thing in it.
Yeah, of course.
Rather than separate.
Yeah, you don't have to stabilise yourself as much. Yeah, on a bench press, you've just got one bar, the weights, it's a lot. Yeah, I know what you mean. You feel like you've got more stability. If you guys done both bench and dumbbells?
We've just started on barbell.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get you to switch now. Okay, so brace, clamp the stomach, keep the arms tight. Good, mate, well done. Okay, stay there, let me come from behind. Let's go again. Nice, go again, really push the bum back. Good. Now keep the bar a little bit closer. Think about rolling it down your kneecaps. Good. Better. Go one more, keep the bar even closer, roll it down your quads. Nice. Next time you do it, I want you to think, as you're in the mirror, keeping that bar, roll it down your quads. Don't let it, there you go. There, okay? One more rep. Good, right, rack it. Good work. The one thing I'd say is over time, the next thing I'd get you to focus on personally is you're a little bit tight up here. So you do want to have, your traps will be engaged on a movement like this, but I want you to think more so, as I pick up this bar, you're a bit like here.
Yeah.
I want it to be more like, I like to think about if I had newspaper under my armpits, right?
Right.
I don't want to let that drop, so I almost squeeze my arm inwards and backwards a tad.
Yeah.
That's what engages my back, and I'm not going to let that drop. So then, what happens is when you go into hinge, you avoid any of this, and I'm not that you weren't doing that, but if you were to, over time, as you get heavier, and this was a challenging load for you, that might happen. So I would think you've got newspaper in between your armpits, keep it tight, squeeze it in, pinch back, keep it rolling just below your quads, pause, I can feel our hamstrings, drive through, yeah? Very good though. Ben, let me see you on here, mate. How's that weight?
It's good, yeah.
I don't think I gave you guys the green light to add weight. Everyone's just, I'm joking, this is fine. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, take your time with this, mate. Okay. Rack it. I'll show you something. Okay, guys. Come over here for a sec. How's everyone found their station so far? Because we're going to swap now. We're going to swap in a second. I just want to show you one thing. Sorry to put Ben on the spot. like I said, I'm going to just keep saying it. Everyone's here to learn. No one here is perfect. I'm far from perfect. I've always got things to learn. One thing I want to say is, remember at the start when I said about the hinge, and I bet you someone else will do this as well. I've just watched Ben do his. I think I probably used to do this when I first used to do a hinge. Everyone's probably done it at some point, but remember what I said, we want to make sure that we're making this posterior dominant, so we're focusing on loading up anything behind, glutes and hamstrings predominantly. A lot of people will make this a knee dominant movement by allowing their knees to travel too far forward. So Ben, I know I've just told you, but I want you to give this a go. Okay, show us how you do this movement, okay? Take us away. So this is fine because and I want you guys to see if there's anything that you guys might do this similar. Okay, take your time with it. That's better. Good, go again. Okay, nice. Now put it back. Good work, mate. That was an improvement already, good work. But yeah, so I would, with this movement, like I said before, I want you guys to really focus, good work, Ben, on, if we can, pushing the hips back, not allowing too much bend in the knee, because if the knee travels forward, naturally, you don't load up your hamstrings, okay? You're not getting a stretch there. You're loading up more so like your quads. So as we're on this one here, exactly how I've just told you, and like so many people make this mistake, that's going to be the main thing I need you to focus on. Allowing it to be a hinge at the hip rather than a squat, okay? So I'll just show you one more time. And by the way, do not feel like you even have to touch a weight, like add any more weights on today. You can just keep it, take the 10s off and just go just with a bar. The bar's 20. So watch this. This is hamstring dominant, okay? I've got barely any bend in my knee. I can really feel that there. But if I was to go like here, and I was to have the bar quite far away, that's when it starts to feel uncomfortable, and you probably get a bit pain in your lower back as well. The final thing I said to a lot of you as well on this station was, as you're pushing the bum back, keep the bar, think about rolling down your quads. If you allow it to come too far out, that just hurts my back, okay? Everyone clear on that one, okay? We're gonna change station now. Good work to everyone who's done a demonstration as well so far. We'll go clockwise, okay? We'll rotate around. Okay, let's go on to our next station and I can help you all. Good work, Ben.
I'm Ben, I'm from Northern Ireland and I'm a software engineer.
How did you hear about Jacob's program and how long have you been with him?
Yep, so I heard about Jacob's program on Instagram. I got targeted adverts because I was Googling things related to losing weight and gaining strength. And then Jacob messaged me and I nearly didn't sign up, but the rest is history. That was October time, so about 4 months.
And what have you kind of progressed since? Did you go to the gym before? What were you doing before?
Yeah. So no, I didn't go to the gym before, and I was working from home a lot as a software engineer. So eating a lot of rubbish, gained a lot of weight since COVID. So since being with Jacob, I've come down about 2.5 stone, and I put on a lot of muscle as well. So it's been great. Highly recommend it.
And what's your favourite thing about it? Is it him?
Favourite.
The one-to-one? Is it the community? Is it?
I think probably 2 things: the accountability and the community together, because we all get to know each other. There's a client WhatsApp group. There's great crack. And yeah, it's a really good program, good people.
You travelled today?
Yes, come from Northern Ireland to be here, flew to Lisburn and flew to Birmingham, got a train up here, and I'm doing the same in reverse today, so yeah, it's not too far.
Love it. And if anybody's thinking about joining, what would you say?
Don't think twice, just do it. Don't let your excuses stop you, as mine nearly did.
I just want to quickly touch upon what I was saying though. That'll do you, Danny, for reps. I just want to touch upon what I was saying because this will be good for anyone watching it back, so I'm going to upload this to the app. Is when we were saying then about, like, you'll probably know this, Carl, with the running you've been doing, a lot of runners, and Martin will know this too, their mobility is like just shocking. A lot, like I said, I went to a running club the other week just to run, right, as you do, and they were just stretching at the end, and like they were getting them to do like a hamstring stretch, and like half of them were getting to like here and like just couldn't go any lower. Remember, with muscles, like, we're lengthening them and we're shortening them. That's what we're trying to do, right? When you get strong, you're doing strength training. That's what you're doing. Say we do a Romanian deadlift, we're doing the same thing. We're lengthening muscles, we're shortening muscles, okay? If we
I'll be able to touch my toes, but since I've started to do those,
exactly, because now you're doing the same. It's very similar to if you were just getting a stretch, because we're stretching a muscle, but the difference is you're doing it under load this time, so you're doing it with weight. So it means that if you were to take out the weight, it's probably going to feel a little bit easier. That's why your strength training is so important, but it's even more important to do it through a full range of motion. If you're limiting your range of motion, then that's when typically you find that when you then are exposed to, like, say, new depth. If you've been doing a hinge to here, as you start to get to here, that's when you start to find it a bit more challenging. Does that make sense? So your strength training, especially for you guys that are interested in running, is something I would definitely continue to do. Like, it's more important than just standing here and doing a stretch or leaning here. Getting strong through a full range of motion will serve you a lot better in the long run too, okay? And like I was just saying to Ben, form first with everything. If you're long-term like invested in this whole process, you want to avoid injuries, you want to be able to do this as long as you can without getting injured, get the form right, learn it. Don't think you've got to, like, I know it's nice to see that you're progressing, hit PBs on the app at the end of every session and you've lifted more koala bears or whatever you get told. But what I don't want you to do is get so focused on chasing PBs that in the process you neglect form and because in order to progress, we want to keep all the variables the same. If it means that we've lifted more weight but we've reduced the range of motion, we're not progressing, okay? Right, let's go. Carry on with this, guys. I'm going to come and help you with a hinge in a second. Let me just go over here.
So I'm Gemma, I'm from Telford and I'm a primary school teacher.
And how did you find out about Jacob's coaching? And
When I joined Pure Gym, he was one of the coaches there, so I went to a few of his classes that he used to do, and then he mentioned his PT service, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing in the gym, so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll give it a go.
And how long have you been with him?
About 2 years in June. I joined in June, so yeah.
And what would you say you've progressed, or how have you progressed since then?
I'm definitely a lot stronger than I was. I lost a lot of weight at one point, but I seem to have put that back on. But that's all my own doing, not his. And then, yeah, I'm more confident in the gym now. I know what I'm doing. I've started to try and push myself into things that I wouldn't usually do, like running is something I'd never considered before, but now I run, so yeah.
When you say now you run, what is that? What does that look like?
You don't want to see it.
How far?
So I've done a 10K. I'm working towards a half marathon in September, so.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And how do you think he's helped with that? Is that the strength work? Is that, like you said, the confidence to be
Yeah.
in him, or?
A bit of everything really, and helping with recovery is a big thing as well, because I used to like wear myself out and then I wouldn't be able to do anything for days. So yeah, everything really.
And what would you say about the actual online coaching part and the community? How does that?
Oh, it's really helpful. So every time you've got a question, you can pop it into the group chat. If Jacob's not around, one of the others will help out. It's a really nice community. Everyone gets on really well.
And one more thing, if somebody's looking to join Jacob's plan and coach, what would you say?
Do it. You won't regret it. It is really good. He helps with your nutrition. He helps with everything that you could possibly think of. Mental health, well-being, things that I didn't think were included in the program. Just trying to get that mindset and pushing yourself really, really helps. And having that accountability as well, having somebody to answer to, it makes you a bit more conscious of what you're doing.
How's that feeling? Quite good? Let's go. Let's do the rotations. I want to see this.
This is the one that I'm not done.
Yeah. What you do on this one a lot.
Like you said, I move the hips.
Yeah, but it's normal because you're putting your body weight where you want to go. Because you have weight. Everyone has weight, right? So if you shift that towards the direction that you're going, then it takes the demand off the core because you're just leveraging your body weight, right? Okay. Now, first of all, instead of having your feet point out, point them a little bit more towards me. Slight bum back a tad, just a tad, slight bend in the knee. Okay, now I want you to bring that to a pal-off position, so on your chest. Right, at the moment, I would re-posture up a little bit, there. This is on your chest, okay. Now I want you to push it out towards me first, like a normal pal-off. Okay, fully extend. Okay, now keep your hips, see how they're facing forward? Yeah. Don't let them move. Now control that weight towards me. You see how, don't take too much of a bend now. I want you to keep that arm a little bit more straight, so straighten that arm, better. Okay, now from there, tense the stomach as if I'm about to punch you, okay? And now drive the weight over towards me. Yeah, better. Good, go again. Just relax at the shoulders a bit, drop the shoulders. There you go. Okay, go again. Pause, I'm just gonna, let's play around with the height. Reduce it for a second. I would say, to be fair, that's probably quite comfortable for me. I would say you could probably go about the same. You could try a little bit higher.
Possibly, yeah.
Or just play around with the height. That's what I'd say, like, see what feels comfortable. Because some people will like to go a bit higher, but if I go at this sort of height,
Yeah.
I prefer to go actually probably a little bit lower than what I should. So if I put you on 14, try that, okay? So out like a pal-off first, Okay, now allow it to rotate back towards the cable stack. Really control. Don't let your hips go with you. Keep your hips facing forward. Hips are facing at me. Look at the feet. Good. Tense the stomach, as if you're like bracing like we spoke about. Okay, now drive that weight over towards me. Good. Control. Control. Back towards the original position. Okay, go again. Now don't let it drop as you're going in. Try and keep it a bit higher as you come. Come across, come across. Okay, better. Pause. The only thing I'd say on this one, stand out a bit further as well, because that might be why you're finding it like, because on the way here, I don't want you to be here. I want you to be here, okay? And then right before, my hips are facing forward. I'm really, really bracing hard, and then I'm driving across. You can have more bend in the arm as you've gone across. Then as you come back in, control, pause, drive, yeah? Okay, let Jimmy have a few goes and then we can change. All right, let's go, mate. Just gonna go and help these guys in a second. Okay. Good. Now try not to lean with it. Keep your hips facing me, core engaged, tense, and then drive it across, keep everything still. Better, nice. Yeah, you're always gonna have rotation, that's obviously what we're trying to do, but it's just about not shifting your weight in that direction too. Good, do you feel like your weight's evenly distributed on your left and right leg as well? Yeah. Perfect. That's a big one as well, Matthew. Like if you feel like you're distributing your weight towards that left side or right side. That's it, isn't it? Nice. Good work, mate. How's that feel, okay? Yeah. Okay, we'll stop there then. I like that. I was showing Katie and Jack like some half kneeling position. So obviously if I lowered this, I could go into like this position. And you could do this like, so I drop my back knee to the ground, but you could do this without dropping the back knee to the ground. Yeah. One thing I like to do is I could be here and then I could drop into reverse lunge, rotate over. You could come up with it, okay? That makes sense? That's quite challenging. So you control down as you're coming up, now rotating across. Jimmy, you could try that. See if you get on with that, mate. So you're going to reverse lunge. There, so, and then as you come up, you bring it back. Yeah? Nice, control down. Stomach engaged. Bring that left leg just to the left a little bit more. Just so it's not internally, there you go. Okay, control. Brace tight. Good. It's quite tough.
Back foot there.
Just one thing I want to show you guys, one more, is something called overloading eccentric. So we're always stronger, just saying to the guys, stronger eccentrically. So one thing you can do that's quite heavy is overload that portion if you were to like plateau a bit. So instead of just going through the full rotation, you'd almost cheat, bring it with you. And then this is the phase you're emphasizing. So really control, back to that original position. Then you come with it again. And you can load this up a lot heavier. So you could load that a good amount of that stack up. So between you, give that a go now, okay? Okay, let's have a look. Nice. Okay, go again. Allow your chest to come more parallel to the ground. Good work. One more.
Show us how it's done.
Good. How does that feel?
Feels alright.
Okay, next time you do it, I want you to think.
Sorry.
That's okay. So this is good. The next thing I think about is, although like you're coming well, you're a little bit more like this. You're like really staying upright. Remember what we said about bracing the core, make sure it's tight. Yeah. Don't be afraid to allow like your chest to come parallel to the ground. About the what? Your core. Yeah, it's really important because as you go heavier, that's when same people do it on a squat. Okay, so hands closer together. Let's re-rack it. So let's start from the top. So the first thing, you're gonna walk into it. I like to put my hands around here, so I'm gonna walk in. Yeah. Bar's gonna touch my knees or my quads. Then from here, I'm bracing my core now. So my core's braced. Okay. You can take a little deep breath in. Yeah. Brace the core. Stand up. Right, remember what I said about the newspapers? Yeah, in between my arms, so in between my arms, my armpits. They're tight. Couple of steps back, one step really. Feet are in position. From here, core's brace, pushing the bum back, allowing this barbell to roll down the quads, just below the knees. I can feel that, it's perfect for me.
Yeah.
Drive up, drive the hips through, squeeze the glutes, and repeat. So from the top, I want to watch that starting position, okay?
Slow down, way down.
Everyone getting on okay, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to change again in a second. So I'm going to watch Martin do this as well. Okay, bit wider with the hands.
About there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, pause, drop it again. Got to get this right. So before you start, think of this as you get heavier, we want to build the foundations now.
Yeah.
So as you start, make sure that this is touching your knees before you lift up. So don't even lift up, I'll tell you when to lift up. So touch the bar.
Yeah.
Get close to it so that your quads are touching it. Good. Now brace the core, drive your arms back a bit, pop your chest up a tad. Good, tense the stomach. Okay, now we're going to stand up. Okay, walk backwards once. Okay, that's fine. Chest up. Think about, there you go, pushing them against my arms. Now push backwards against my arms. There you go. Now your lats have just engaged, okay?
Yeah.
Now from there, push the bum back, keep the core engaged like we spoke about, and allow your chest to come parallel to the ground. Arms straight, keep it close to your body. There you go, that's a lot better. Good. Go again. When you get to this position now, start standing up and then push your hips through. Good. Go again. Push your hips through. Good. Right, now stand up first and then push them through at the end. Better. Okay, rack it. It's a lot better. It takes practice. Honestly, I wouldn't even worry about loading that up. You could just practice with, you can do this, like, you can get, I meant to bring my dowels, but I've forgotten, but you could just get a dowel and you can just, or like, if you have one at your gym, or just anything that's really light, a couple of dumbbells, even your just body weight, right? And then you could just go into it from there and practice it. Okay, show me. So just do I know this is new to you. So there you go, knees up. Imagine you've done like a little crunch, good. Now go into your normal dead bug. That's okay, it's okay, let's go.
That I find.
You're good, mate. So remember, keep the opposite hand like a chest press, good. Now what I'm gonna do, Gemma, how are they getting on with the hinge? Can you just make sure they're okay with that? I'm gonna come over in a second. Good, keep that. There you go. Okay, stay there. Bring the knees up a bit.
Yeah.
Right, I just want you to focus on one side now. So I'm going to put a band around your hand.
Yeah.
Now, all you're going to do is bring the left arm towards me and extend the right leg out, okay? Good. And bring that left knee up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Good. Now, your goal is to keep that arm there and resist my pulling, okay? So let's extend out them.
So just keep it out.
Yeah, keep the arm in the same position. And now I want you to bring it back together and just repeat that, okay? So out, fully extend the leg, so fully extend. Now bring it back. Good, keep that core clamped, so brace that core.
Yeah.
There you go, maintain that position the whole time. Good, I'll release a bit of tension. Rest. Does that feel a bit more challenging?
Yeah.
Okay, practice the coordination. I want you to do the dead bug as well. If you move over to left jack, Katie moves over as well, I can help you with this. So show me your dead bug, Katie. So this one's important, like I said, about the bracing, because on the Romanian deadlift, you can go a lot heavier, I know you can. How have you been doing on the Romanian deadlift? You're not doing it?
No.
What are you doing now?
Leg press, yes.
Yeah,
The leg extension,
yeah.
that one.
Have you just made your own thing since you just copying? So you've like rephased? Okay, got it. Okay, knees up. Okay, do like a normal dead bug. Let's see how this is moving. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, stay there. Right, I'm gonna put this band, you're gonna grab that with your right hand. Now you're gonna, exactly that same position there, I'm gonna pull a little bit and you're gonna maintain that, okay? So you're not gonna let me move you. Now all you're gonna do is extend that left arm backwards and extend the right leg out, and you're gonna repeat the same side. We're not gonna change. Good, go again. Good. Let's do two more. And rest. Good. How's that feel? So here's what we're going to do then. We're going to do goblet squat is 10 reps. There's 3 parts to this this AMRAP. So goblet squat, 10 reps. Then we're going to go into reverse lunges. You need to do 16 total, so 8 each leg. Yeah? Everyone clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weighted or unweighted?
Hey?
Weighted or unweighted?
Body weight. Just doing body weight. So we go 10, then we're going to go 8 each leg, so 16 total, reverse lunge, alternating, okay? What did I put for the final one? It's just slipped my brain. Did I say it out loud or did I not say it out loud? Press ups, there we go. And then you're either going to do, let's go 8 normal press ups, or if you're going to do it kneeling, you have to do 12. So essentially, once you've done all of what I've just said, that's 1 round. How many rounds can you complete in 12 minutes? But in your trios, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to alternate. So let's say you 3 are a team, as an example. You're going to go, so before Carl and Danny can go, you've got to wait for you're not Carl, you've got to wait for Gemma to do all of hers. So she's got to do her press-ups or her kneeling press-ups. She's got to do her goblet squat. And my brain's going fuzzy now, but she's got to do the lunges as well, yeah? Yeah. Makes sense? And then you guys can go.
16.
And then 12, yeah, or you just do 8 normal. So then, let's say it takes Gemma 1 minute and it takes Carl 45 seconds as an example. That's completely fine. It just means that obviously you just got to wait for the other person to go before you can go. Does that all make sense? Yeah. Okay. So we've got 3 10s, the rest you can do body weight. Let's put you into some teams. I want to try and keep it as fair as possible with a bit of competition. So I'm going to make the teams. I'm going to go, Martin is going to go with Katie and Ben. So if you guys go team 1 over here. This is subject to change, I might be changed over here. Gemma is going to go with Jimmy. No, actually. Gemma's going to go with Jimmy and Jack.
Sorry, guys.
And let me make sure. And then you 2 can go as a team.
If you don't win.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All right.
We've got the elite one, so it's fine.
Okay. All right, guys, just before we go in, any questions at all? So we're all clear on what we're doing, yeah? Let's keep the form good. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. I might have someone challenging for depth as well here. I might have to God, it's all silent. We're serious. Nice. Oh, and the winning group will all get a £20 gift voucher as well. I forgot to add that one in.
Pay for another torture session.
No, I haven't decided what it's for yet, but it'll be for something to do with this industry. It'll be nice. Good. Protect the knees as well. Let's not try and smack them off the ground. Let's look after them. Okay, good work, guys. Come on, guys, cheer your team on. We need a little bit of support. This is good. No, I want you to alternate. One after another.
10.
If you haven't alternated, you'll have to go and just go with it this round. But Martin, alternate on your next one, yeah? Okay, you're doing well. Nice. Come on, guys, keep going. Martin and Danny are head to head. Good. Good work, Martin. Good work, Danny. Come on, Gemma, you're gonna have to pump these out. I'll let you do 8.
How many goals? 10.
Nice, Ben.
7.
Good.
8.
Nice, mate. Good. We're in then. Let's go. Speed. Come on. Speed. Good. Keep the form strong. Okay, good work. Reverse lunges. Alternate. Good. There we go, Ben. Good work. Nice. We've got Ben, Martin and Katie are leading over here. Keep the balance, keep the balance. Come on, guys, you guys are going to need to pick it up now, okay? We've got to pull it out for the team here, Jimmy. See, I did it like this so you can get a bit more rest in between sets, like. 2 minutes down.
Do you need 12 or 8?
Stay leant over if you can, Ben. Try not to push the hips back on each rep. There you go, push it up.
6, 1 rep, 2 on. 7, 8.
Good, we've got to do 12 then, Ben.
1.
Nice, good. Good work, Matthew. Company's out, mate. Right, let's go.
12.
No, we're going to go a bit longer. Bend through the knee. Then alternate. Think about both feet facing forward and then just step one back, then bring it forward like this. Okay?
There you go.
Good. Don't rush it though. Make sure that back foot's always facing forward, the toes facing forward, okay? That's better. Okay, keep working.
Step forward after Matthew.
That right leg knee, we need to improve that form, Matthew, on that right leg, mate, okay?
Yeah.
Slow it down. Both feet together, watch me. Step, and then step, okay? Keep these still, keep going, you're doing well. Okay, keep going, guys. We're going. Good work, Katie. God, you're pumping these out. Fair play. Good. Nice. These guys are on second round now. They've all done one. Good work. Well done, Matthew. Keep going, mate.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Good. These guys are catching up. God, watch me. Keep both feet forward here. Stand forward, stand forward, stand forward. And I'll just step one back at a time. Good. Now step that back to the original. There you go. Then step that one back. Better. Keep going. Come on, Gemma. Let's pick it up.
I'm doing
You guys are in round 2. Yeah. Gemma gets bonus points for depth. Brilliant. Guys, look how Danny's doing the reverse lunges. That's how we want to keep them. Keep the form good.
Just saying, you can't alternate, or you just do one leg.
No, alternate, yeah.
Just saying, Matthew, my
Yeah, I'll let you, yeah, exactly. You need to keep stable base and then you just alternate. Step one back, step the other back. But you see, watch my toe. I keep it facing forward. Yeah, sometimes yours are like outwards a bit, so you find, yeah. Nice, flying. Danny's catching up to Martin now. Nice, come on Gemma, keep going.
I hate.
Come on. For the team. And 7 minutes left, guys. Nice, Ben. It's going at some serious pace. No? Nice. Good work. Let's go, Gemma. Come on, guys. Gotta keep working. For your team, 4 minutes. That's all you got, 4 minutes. Good work, Carl. Keep it cup under the weight. The top one, sorry, the top part of the weight. There you go. Come on, Ben, for the team, mate, you're gonna have to push hard here. You're gonna have to push really hard. Let's go. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Come on, Gemma. Come on, for the team. I think with the lunges is where people are either making time or losing it. Let's go, Ben. Come on, mate. Keep going. Come on, Gemma. 2 more. Just do 10. Let's go. I'll let you off. Come on, next one then. Nice. Into the press ups. Come on, Ben. You have to go quick, mate. Pick up the pace. There's got to be some depth police here. I'm gonna have to start handing out some warnings. Keep going.
Stop it now, is that enough?
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Go on, Katie, pump them out, I'll give you an extra 5. Okay, let's go, Katie, yep.
3, 4, 6, 8.
Come on, Katie, I need it quicker, let's go. Straight into lunges in that position, don't move. Okay, 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, we're off. Stop. Good work, guys. I think it was in line with you guys. Katie really picked it up on them lunges. Honestly, don't know who I can give a winner. I'm gonna have to have a deep think about it. I found that really difficult because of the maintaining the form.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Okay. What do we go for that then? What are we thinking?
We're a team. Just call it a tie.
Yeah, we'll call it. You want a winner? Go on then, Katie. Okay, we ready? Ready. Let's go. Okay, we're in. Who's got a timer? Okay, I'm watching everyone. I need to. Come on, straight in, Danny. We're in, mate. We're in.
How long do you want?
It doesn't matter, it's whoever last
Matthew, bum down.
We could be here all day.
Thank you.
Bum down, Danny. Now I'm involved, I'm taking it even more serious.
You're all doing great, by the way.
Who's back? Shall I sit on first?
Danny's, because you chat.
I'm gonna say who wants to be in charge of the form.
Yeah, Danny, bum down. You're not waiting. Piss off.
Then time.
Okay.
Squeeze those cheeks, guys.
Keep going. Well done. Keep going.
Is that knees on the floor, Matthew?
Keep going. Well done. You got this.
Okay, Matthew time.
Come on, guys.
We're neck and neck. Katie looks like she could go all day.
Kate's gonna win. From 2 then.
How are we feeling?
Awful. I feel good.
Come on, Katie.
Oh, it's all on Danny now.
Come on, Danny.
You're only 45 seconds in, by the coach is starting to shake.
Beat the coach. Come on.
Danny, have you got your heels on the wall?
No, I have not.
I can vouch for that.
I hope not.
And you're on the same
No,
team.
I'm out, sorry.
Well done, team.
Do we give?
Kate's gonna beat Jake for the.
Katie.
Beat the coach.
Let's go.
Duncan.
Let's compete.
Ticklish.
You ticklish, Jake?
His feet, if I remember correctly. Is everyone else out?
Just me and you.
So that is
You've won.
You've won.
Joking. I'm glad you had to stop.
Katie.
I can't be bothered to go any longer, so I'm glad you stopped. Okay, so Katie's team win. So can we get a round of applause for them, please? But it was a very close, very, very close. On the first one, you guys were like neck and neck the whole time. And then you guys have all put a good shift in on the flank, especially Danny. And I didn't have to do any of the other bits, so well done. Okay, how's everyone feeling?
Feeling good.
Good, yeah. I did flanks.
Good. I was going to say one more challenge, but I feel like everyone's pretty toasted, so I might just leave it at that, to be fair. I don't want
to go for another round.
So we'll leave it at that, okay? Yeah? Everyone happy to leave it at that?
Yeah.
I was going to do a wall sit challenge, but then I just thought, like, now we've done the plank, it's a bit much. Okay, well, everyone, clap, round of applause, well done. Good work. Okay, you ready?
You're not back there.
Nice. Amazing. Thank you, guys.
Nice. Good work, guys.